What's up, people of YouTube? I'm Karsatowski, and welcome back to the Karsatowski Bowling YouTube channel. So today I have another bowling tournament, and today I am bowling in the Double or Nothing event located in Highland Lanes in Hillsboro, Ohio. So the format for today is we have a total of 3 different squads. I don't know the limit of the bowlers for each squad. So, yeah, I don't know how many total bowlers are in this tournament or anything like that. But, so there's 3 squads, and we bowl 4 games of qualifying for 3 different squads. And the top 1 and 5 will move on to the next round. So, for example, there's 40 bowlers in one squad. Well, then the top 8 will automatically move on to the next round, and that next round is going to begin on Sunday morning, and then they're basically going to do a few match play bracket rounds based on seeding from qualifying, and then they'll whittle it down to a certain amount of bowlers for step ladder finals. So that should be pretty fun. Last week again was okay for those of you who've seen it. I just need to do similar to my mental game and physical game from last week, but it needs to be roughly 20 to 30 pins higher per game if I'm going to do any good in this event. There is no handicap in this event, fortunately. So again, if I bowl 20 pins better per game than I did last week, then I've got a really good chance to get into the top 5th of the qualifying round to be able to make it on for tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and go in, register, get my lane assignment, start practice, and do the best in this tournament that I've had in any other tournament before this year. So let's get on in there. Okay, update after game 1. So I did pretty good, except for that gutter ball. That gutter ball is really about the only shot I would like back, because if that would have been a strike, that would have been a 276, which that would have helped me out a ton there. I just don't, I lose it off my hand and just throw it out the window. I don't know what I can do. I I just got to stop doing that because I can't do that anymore. So let's go on game number 2 and do a little bit better. Okay, so that game ended up being 32 pins higher. The only bad thing about that game is that I left that unfortunate baby split, the 310, and I chopped it. That was really bad. I mean, I should have moved. If I would have moved about one board left going for that split, I would have picked it up and I would have shot 278. But I'm sitting at 100 over for 2 games, and yeah, I'm averaging 250 right now. So if I have the next 2 games average, I'd say a minimum of like 270, 280. I think that might be enough to make it on to the next round. So, all right, let's go and go on to game number 3. That is exactly what I needed to happen. 300 in game 3. So now I'm at 800. So, yeah. So the cut after game number 2 was 528. I was at 500 after the first 2. So I should be relatively close to the cut. So one more game, bowl just like that, back-to-back 300s, and I should make the cut. Okay, well that was a choke of a lifetime right there. I cannot believe I left that many splits. That was insane. I don't even know if I'm making it or not, but I'll update you later if I made it. Okay everyone, so we are done with the double or nothing qualifying. So like I mentioned before, there are a total of 3 squads, and I bowled the second squad. The third squad is about to start, but I'm not gonna bowl 2 squads back to back. That second squad took a little over 3.5 hours to do, and I don't feel like staying here until like 9:30 or so. So yeah, the one and done squad is all for me today. So overall, I shot 973 for 4 games, and the cut was over 1,000, which is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, that last game did me in. I mean, very similar to last week when I had 2 splits in the final game that would ultimately cost me at Polking. Very similar happened today. I mean, if I would have had, like, that 7-10 split, I'll give it that. But the other 2, but I should have been able to pick up that 6-10. I just didn't move my feet enough left, and in my head, I was thinking like a 3-6-10 or something like that, and I just didn't aim right for that spare in the second frame. And then the other 2 splits should not have happened. I should have definitely been more left. I think in the 7th frame is when that one happened, and then the 6th or 7th frame on the, I think it was the left lane, and then the ball just skittled a bit too much in the 10th frame to finish off poorly. So that is just so frustrating, because I was in the cut after the first 3 games and I just blew it. That was horrible. That stings even worse than last week. But yet overall, I mean, 173 over 4 games. That is the best I've bowled this whole year so far. And I need to have a lot more games like those first 3. But overall, I'm just not satisfied with how I bowled that 4th game. That game really ruined it for me. Other than that, it would have been a completely fine event, but that ruined it for me. So, what I got going on next, so the month of April is going to be a little bit different from how it's been this year. I'm actually going to take the first 3 weeks off for April from any tournaments. I'm just going to be busy doing other things. So I will more than likely bowl in another tournament either the last week of April or the first week of May. Now, one of those 2 will be my next ones, but I do have other videos scheduled for Friday, so be sure you don't miss those. And if you don't want to miss any more videos like this, then be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any more videos. I'm Karsatowski. Keep watching my content, and I'll see you in that next video. See ya!